Hi everybody, it's Amy. So this has been a goddamn adventure. Um, so in an attempt to sort of fix some of the basic uh, sound things that I had going on, I made the brilliant idea to look up and see how to do sort of separated recording and how to sync that kind of stuff up through Audacity and OBS, my recording software. Uh, and then I proceeded to record, I think, about 3 attempts at doing this last section of the yellow ending. And every single one of them was completely unusable. I went through the whole thing. It took about an hour, and it just sucked. It was awful. There was no audio or bad audio. It was just bad. So we're going to launch right into this and finish up this section because I'm ready to kind of move on. I've got a bunch of other games that I also want to play, and taking several months to get through a game that's like an hour and a half long probably isn't super great. The sirens are still going a little. Does it sound worse to you? You're imagining. The room fills up with static from our radios, and there's another sound mixed in with static, but none of us can tell what it is, whether it's music or talking or some sort of sound in between. The house radio. Is it the captain? Or Group South? Is it God? It's not the devil. Why aren't the sirens going off? What's wrong with it? I can't tell. I think the signal is too weak. Let's boost it. Venus wraps his house radio around the house radio, and Neptune plunges hers into the wood. Jupiter lights the coil of incense nestled in the middle of her speaker. It turns red for a moment. I don't think anyone's signaling. West. Group West. This is Group West. Who's calling me? Even the devil can use the radio, you know. The devil could do whatever, and if you worry about every little thing, that's just going to be another way he can get to you. Don't you read Lewis? We're the only ones out here. There's no one else to come after. I don't hear anyone. What should we do? We could ask God? Ugh. That sounds kinda... No, I promise, it's easy. We just need some extra wire. I just have to open up the radio box and... Okay, as long as you do all the work, I am fine with it. Someone should go get the wire. Venus can stay here and tinker, and one of us should spot for him. Ugh, I don't want to go back to the shacks. Rock, paper, scissors? Sure. Okay. And Venus gets a really cute scene with Jupiter, so we're going to do them. Oh, fine, I'll go. Have fun fixing it. I hope I am killed in the woods. This is kind of stupid. It'll be fine. Anyway, you suggested it. Yeah, but... why won't the others just come help? Because we can do it? I guess. I hate being treated like this. Like what? Like a scapegoat. I mean, that's not it. But it totally is. If we were in the normal scouts, they'd rush to help us. They act like real teams and take care of each other and get crystalline diodes and transformation sequences. We can get them too, we just have to get through this. Right. Try hard. It doesn't hurt to try. I know it's no guarantee. Not everyone in the normal scouts tried all that hard, you know. Most of them did. Harder than I could. Do you think everyone in normal scouts tried harder than you ever have? Well, if that's true, then it's true. But if even one person who didn't try as hard as you got more than you have to say it isn't fair. You sure won't budge on this, will you? Doesn't it feel unfair? It's just reality. It's reality on purpose. Reality that's someone's fault. You can still get better at this if you try, you know. It's not fair, but it's not the end. So, when someone rigs it from the start and then says, try your best, doesn't that make you mad? Doesn't that make you so inconsolably mad you never want to try it at all? You're hard to figure out sometimes, Venus. Sometimes even more than Neptune is. Really? Maybe I just don't get it. If you put in the minimum, you'll be fine. Right? That's what I do. Does it work? Yeah, well, mostly. Well, better than nothing. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't. Not when it comes to this. What is this? Whatever they want out of me that's not fixing radios. To be tougher, to grow up, to. What's that? Hey, what's wrong? Can you see that? See what? There. Right there. I don't. It's so bright. Venus, hey, stop. It's close. I just want to see. There's nothing there. But. Venus, I'm telling you, I don't see it. Huh. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of subtleties in that scene that I really like. The way they kind of dance around the subject, but if you know what Venus is sort of going through, you can hear it clear as a bell. And you know exactly what Venus is talking about. It's done. Well, shall we tune in on God? Whatever. We could also try calling the captain again. Yeah, we could. Just stop. I said I didn't care. Just go ahead. Calling will absolutely make everything worse. It always does. If there was any chance the devil wouldn't come, God will ruin it. But who cares? Of course the devil is coming, so do it. We arrange our radios in a circle. We all hold on to a length of the copper wire. We feel like we're part of a Christmas display. We pray. We don't really need to pray to it. Sorry, I'm just used to it. I start hearing it in my head as soon as we start, every time. Right? It just pops in my head. Same, it's fine, I'm just saying. We hold hands. We're looking for the signal. We can tell the difference between God and the devil. Finding God is pretty easy. He's 109.8 FM. The devil is never on the same frequency, but you sometimes hear a bit of him by accident when you're changing channels. By the time we find God, he's already talking. He never says for those just listening. He expects attentiveness. Shining as Lucifer, the morning star in the dawn, and symbolizing the arrogance of desiring a beauty that is not God's. Venus 5:23. That which appears to be within grasp and yet is ever. God sounds like every boy you are afraid of talking at once. Of the vanity to be seen and to see, the human eye sees clearly by the light of God, but the devil by his own light, and thus sees only his own truth. The meaning of the parable. What a waste of time. Shh, let's listen. Whatever. Each of you shall choose. It is certain that the devil is coming. Oh no. It is certain. I told you. It is absolutely certain the devil is already here. Parables 1:1. The devil is only the shadow of man cast from the light of God. The meaning of this parable is that there is no devil. The weather is scheduled for 100 with humidity tomorrow, and now for the news. Jupiter shuts off the radio. I don't want to do this. We should have called the captain. Well, what do you have done, even? Something else? It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not like being the devil means that you're going to die. The devil just happens. Don't pity me. It'll be the end of something. It's me. Don't pity me. We know the devil. The fireflies are out tonight. So many were afraid. We feel a little like we wish we could get away, just for a little while, to some place that's not this shack. If the devil wasn't here, then something. There is something that could happen. The only thing in the world we want to do. We need to go. It's too late. The devil's here, just like on the radio. This place is awful. It's just making everything worse. We should get out of here. We need to get out of here. The captain won't let us. Screw him. Why do we have to deal with this? Why is this our problem? It's stupid. This is on purpose. There's no reason to come out to these stupid woods. I can't believe I came here like we actually deserved it. What did they think was going to happen? Neptune. It'll be okay. Okay? I think. Thanks. I tried. Sort of. No, actually, What was that? Out the window where Venus is pointing, there is a light like a flashlight, but it is not a flashlight. What is it? Jupiter goes to the window to see, and this time it's true. We can see it too. We know we should stay, that we should just get it over with here where it's easiest. It'll be better for him too, but we should go. Seriously, God, yes. We shouldn't. I mean, isn't one of us supposed to stay here? There's a light inside now. It doesn't do anything, it just wanders. It passes over Neptune and she shivers. Screw this. No waiting. Now. And we run. First it's left, then it's right, then it's both behind and ahead of us. It's like running from every firefly. It's like running from streetlights. It's like running from the sun. And they want him so bad. Come on, we're almost there. You're okay, right? Right? Yeah. They hate streetlights. We should have run for the road. I know. I'm not mad, okay? But I was fucking right. So if we die, you're not allowed to be mad? That's fair. Jupiter trips. It's 100% her fault. She's not even upset. She holds Venus under her as she hits the dirt. Are you okay? Yeah. Jupiter leaps up and pulls Venus and crashes directly into the ground again. Her foot hurts so bad she almost screams. No. You're okay, aren't you? Please don't be doing this stupid thing that is not happening and not real. Sorry. Oh, God. Fuck. It's super bad. Neptune holds Jupiter's hand so tight. It's probably gonna be fine. Fuck you. Venus stands up. The lights flicker. Why? Why are you protecting me? Why won't you let me... Why can't you just let it have me? Why won't you go on without me? Why won't you? I don't want to be strong. I don't want to be that sort of person at all. The lights on the edge of my eyes, I want to see them so much. They're so horrible, I can't look away. I want them within and without me, all through and about me. I want feathers in my lungs and eyes on my skin. I want my heart to see and my lungs to fly. I want to undo the division of day and night. I want to cast light over the city and shine shadows where the streetlights used to be. You're gonna say that I shouldn't give up and there's hope and we can all get through this. Please, don't. And that's not a lie, but... Venus, no, get a grip. Stop. I promise I won't. It's nobody's fault but mine. Jupiter holds Neptune. For a second, it looks like the light is lifting him up. Like he's going up like Jeremiah. It's exactly what we imagined. We're so glad we're together now, but it feels wrong. Stop for a second and let us figure it out, but we don't deserve to get out with no regrets. We are ready, and we can see the way out is right there, right through there. Small warning, the first line is probably going to auto-scroll on this next scene. Yep. Venus' suffocation of light and air, or something about the sweltering Midwest heat. Sorry. A summer that never ends is hell. Nothing could be worse than being hot and sticky and surrounded by people who vaguely hate you forever. A wet, timeless nightmare of cloudy light. Venus reaches out to us. She has eyes to fly with and wings to see. As terrible as an angel, be afraid. That wing to see the truth and that eye to lay it bare. We feel the heat on our skin and recoil. It wants something from us. A lot of things. Maybe everything. The devil is lonely. We kicked out the devil and it must miss us. It keeps begging to be let back in. To let it in. And Venus did. Every wish of the eyes belongs to it. Nothing can escape this light. But we do. We can't feel the beat of the wings or the light of the eyes. We can't be seen. We choose to cover our faces. And the devil only ever gets one moment. For revenge, for love, for please see me. But there is nothing to fear when there is two against the devil. Neptune brings the water. Her radio cackles and bubbles and foams at its sharpest edge. Jupiter brings the storm. Her radio blares and shrieks, and the weight of it shudders. Our radios scream and crash against her, and the devil is destroyed. We're on the second highest branch, so we can see everyone, but no one can see us. Everyone else is climbing around the sirens, checking if we can get them any louder in the daylight. Good job, kiddo. Venus hangs from the highest branch he can. Steam peels off him. Nothing we can do about that, but let it blow into the wind. A little bit of the devil always gets away. Neptune crushes a leaf in her fingers. Jupiter holds her other hand, like we need to. How much longer do we have? Till it's all gone, probably. All day? If we're lucky. Good. Neptune checks her phone, but it's out of batteries. I'm so tired. Me too. Don't be tired. If I fall asleep, who's going to stop me from falling? I don't know. I guess we're both going to die. I promise I won't actually, though. Good. Otherwise, I'll die, right? Right. Is your leg okay? Yeah. So don't let me fall either. Okay. So, say if Venus falls, I'll catch him and then you'll catch me? I'll totally try, but I think we'll definitely all die if that happens. In that case, you shouldn't then. I shouldn't, but I probably totally would. Wouldn't that be so cool? Like a real hero? You totally would. It'd be funny. Not sweet at all. We lean on each other, and we wait. Whew, okay. So hopefully that is finally me getting the last of the yellow ending there. There's so freaking much to talk about. During God's speech there, when he says Venus 523, that's a reference to, I think it's Ephesians, maybe? I'd have to double check my note. But it's essentially one of those, the man is head of the family and the woman submits to him kind of things. And it's, just a really nice, actually it's a really horrible, fucked up barb, kind of sticking into Venus about sort of what they want their place to be in the world. And then, of course, when Venus gets taken over and possessed by the devil, their pronouns suddenly change. And, for me, when I was playing this the first time, and I was like, okay, so I guess in the true ending, you're going to defeat the devil. But that moment stuck in my mind of, okay, but why would you defeat the devil if the devil gives you almost literally like everything you want? And not in that sort of creepy, needful things way where it's like, oh, but everything comes at a price and now you're cursed. It's just like, no, this is just what these kids need to feel like whole and normal. And that kind of continues with each possession, and it starts to lay some really interesting, bury some interesting seeds of doubt and curiosity about where the story is supposed to go. So I think that's it for the yellow ending. We've got 2 more endings to go. I'm probably going to try to kind of get through those because at this point I'm getting pretty good at trying to kind of finish up this game. I want to get on some other stuff. I picked up Kindred Spirits on the Roof, which is a cute game about helping a ghost girl make other girls fall in love. I would assume it's going to be really freaking long because it's like 6 couples, I think, all told. Possibly 7 if you eventually fall in love with a ghost. I'm not sure. In the meantime, as I continue to kind of figure my channel out and despair over the fact that I will never get any residuals from ads because pretty much all my content I'm planning on making it pretty gay. So, this is really just a pet project of love. I might eventually get a Patreon or something. I don't know. In the meantime, check out my brother's channel, Penny Thoughts for Free. If you like my vocal tone but would like to see somebody with a face similar to mine talk about beer, movies, and more beer, and more movies and some other pop culture things, check that out. He's really funny. A lot funnier than mine, whereas I'm kind of attempting to take this seriously for now. So, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Okay, that should be all synced up there once I finish that. Now we're going to load this up and begin our fucking apology. Uh, yeah.